The Avengers Infinity War trailer showed how to do a drone barrel roll. Well, let's see how to do this in Resolve. Now, the first thing you need to do when you're capturing your drone footage is you want to fly the drone in a forward dolly movement. You want to make sure that your gimbal is tilted so that you have as close to, say, roughly a 50-50 sky to land split. You can do a little less sky if you want, that's fine, and we can adjust for some of that in post, but target roughly a 50 or a 60-40 split. In this case, I've got more like a 60% land, 40% sky, and you'll see how I adjust to accommodate that. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, so as you can see here, the drone is flying forward in the dolly movement. At the beginning of the clip, I'm going to go here into the inspector, and the first thing I need to do is to zoom in. So I'm going to zoom in about, say, 2.36. All right. So right away you can see this isn't going to do what I need it to do, and we're going to fix that here in a minute. So I'm going to next set my base keyframes for both rotation and a position. Okay. So for the rotation, I'm going to rotate this to about 145, okay, so that we get that rotation in the so this is going to support a rotation in the clockwise direction, just like with the Avengers Infinity War trailer. Okay, the next thing I need to do is I need to compensate for the sky, so that's why we had to zoom in at first. You'll have to zoom in less if you have a closer to a 50-50 split. So in this case, I'm going to set this to about 333 is what I calculated. All right. So now I'm going to go down about, say, 9 seconds or so. That's about the duration that I want to do for this effect. And I'm going to next select some additional keyframes. I'm going to set this rotation back to 0. And then I'm going to set the Y to about minus 403. Okay, so now you can see that my sky is roughly about where it was to begin with. Actually, it's a little closer to 50-50 here. But as I go through this, you can see kind of how the effect works. And you can play around with this based on how your clip is set up, but these are what works best for what I have. So let's take a quick peek at this. Okay, that looked really good. Now there's some other things you can do to smooth out, say, the ending right there. What I would like to do is I'm actually going to go in here, and for the rotation angle, I'm going to change this to more of a dynamic framing here, just a little bit different here. That way it smooths it out a little bit. All right, that looks a little better. And you can play around with that as you see fit. So that's all you have to do to get that drone barrel roll effect, just like in the Avengers Infinity War trailer. Hey, if you got any questions, please leave those below. Otherwise, if you're not a subscriber, I really encourage you to do so. Click that subscribe button and the bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.